Hello, welcome to another stream, which is Jimmy and Michael's Adventures. Starting a lot later than usual. But it is what it is. Hopefully tomorrow won't start this late. But yeah. Oh yeah, I need to change the settings back to regular. As I lower them for Gmod. But yeah. Welcome. I'm gonna start immediately because I haven't had dinner yet, so I'm not certain when it will happen. So I'm gonna try and complete at least this mission fairly quickly. I mean, hopefully it should be fine, but knowing that the special ops are usually enemies means potentially it'll take longer. But I guess we'll see. Anyway, let's get started. Alright. At the end of another sim. God, I've done quite a few sims. Well, time for one more to be done. Alright.
This thing is falling apart.
It'll hold.
We're not gonna make it.
We'll make it.
Pull up! Pull up!
Don't worry, we'll be fine.
You did that on purpose, didn't you?
Oh, I was expecting a grunt. Oh, there is a grunt. Didn't exactly climb though, more of just
We need to get to the bridge.
hung
From
on
there,
to
we can use the
the
captain's
side.
neural implants to initiate an overload of the ship's fusion engines. The explosion should damage enough systems below it to destroy the ring.
Alright. Time to head down. Down. There we are. Damn, so fast. Alright. Alright. Oh. Ah. Oh, pistol, definitely need that. Right. Oh boy. Spec Ops, please be on my side. Thank God. Hopefully the Alliance lasts a little bit longer.
The bridge. We made it. Let's get to work. I need you to upload me into the control systems. The terminal is located next to the main view screen. I leave home for a few days and look what happens. This won't take long. There. That should give us enough time to make it to a lifeboat and put some distance between ourselves and Halo before the detonation.
Hopefully my stubby little legs can move fast enough.
Oh, hell.
Ridiculous! That you would imbue a warship's AI with such a wealth of knowledge? Weren't you worried it might be captured? Or destroyed?
He's in my data arrays, a local tap.
You can't imagine how exciting this is! To have a record of all of our lost time! Human history, is it? Fascinating. Oh, how I will enjoy every moment of its categorization! To think that you would destroy this installation as well as this record. I am shocked. Almost too shocked for words.
He stopped the self-destruct sequence.
Why do you continue to fight us, Reclaimer? You cannot win. Give
We
us the
can win.
construct, and I will endeavor to make your death relatively painless and...
At least I still have control over the comm channels.
Where is he?
I'm detecting taps throughout the ship. Sentinels, most likely. As for the monitor, he's in engineering. He must be trying to take the core offline. Even if I could get the countdown restarted, I don't know what to do.
How much firepower would you need to crack one of the engine shields?
Not much. A well-placed grenade, perhaps, but why?
Explosives.
Okay, I'm
Floating grenade as well.
Chief, Sentinels!
Alright. Whoa, okay, they're hostile again. Great. Yeah, again, the alliance is very short.
The ship was heavily damaged when it crashed. Head to the cryo chamber. You should be able to get to the engine room through there.
Alright. To be fair, compared to last time, they weren't even really that helpful. Like, I just ran past pretty quickly. At least with this time, they helped me for one room. One room is all I got. So, yeah. And I don't need to crouch for the most part. And crouching doesn't really do that much. It's literally the difference between not walking through that. Alright. Alright. Oh god. Please, overshield. Alright. Hey, can we chill? Can we be chill and not fight each other, Spec Ops? I know you guys got locked up, so you were pretty mad about that.
Engine room located. We're
And then
here.
you locked me up,
Alert. The monitor has
but
disabled
I
all
don't
command
hold that
access.
against you
can't restart the countdown.
entirely, although
The
it
only
was a bit
remaining option is to
annoying
detonate the ship's
and an
fusion
inconvenience,
reactors.
but
That should do enough damage to destroy Halo.
But
Don't
we
worry,
can be
I have access
friends,
to all of the
Spec
reactor
Ops.
schematics and procedures.
I mean,
I'll
you
walk you
worked
through it.
along with
First, we need to pull back the exhaust
the
couplings.
regular
That will expose a
guys,
shaft that leads to the primary fusion drive.
so you know, it's possible that we can be allies.
Good. Step 1 complete. We have a straight shot into the fusion reactor. We need a catalyst explosion to destabilize the
man.
magnetic containment field surrounding the fusion
Oh
cell.
god,
Use
can
an
I even
explosive.
jump
I
high
recommend a
enough to?
grenade or rocket. If you run
Oh.
out of explosives, there is an armory station located near the engine room
There
vent.
we are.
Analyzing.
Valley.
Fusion reactor number 1 destabilizing. Use explosives on the other 3 reactors. That should be enough to trigger a wildcat explosion of the engines.
Alright. Alright.
Oh, how unfortunate.
What's unfortunate
Surrender the
spot?
construct, and I will endeavor to make the necessary repairs as quickly as possible.
Nah.
Keep it up. Only one more fusion reactor to go.
It's blow up time, not not blow up time. God damn it.
Surrender the construct to me, or I will be forced to take you offline permanently.
Alright.
That did it. The engine's gone critical. Based on the current rate of decay, we should have 15 minutes to get off the ship. We don't have much time.
Oh,
We should move
boy.
outside and signal for evac. Accessing schematics. There's a service lift at the top of the engine room. It leads to a Class 7 service
Alright.
corridor that runs along the ship's dorsal structure. Hurry!
Spec Ops. Let's be chill, okay? Bruh. You can't be chill, can you? You were chill twice. If I had a nickel for every time you guys would chill, I would have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's odd that happened twice.
Roger, Cortana. I read you 5 by 5. The Pillar of Autumn's engines are going critical, Foehammer. Request immediate extraction. Approach the crash site and be ready to pick us up at External Access Junction 4C as soon as you get my signal. Affirmative.
4C?
Echo 419 going on station.
C4?
Echo 419 to Cortana. Things are getting noisy down there.
Why did I only think of that this
We
time?
have a wildcat
Ooh!
destabilization of the ship's fusion core. The
Oh,
engines
we
must
got
have sustained
purple
more
and-
damage than we thought.
Analyzing.
Oh, there's
We
even
have 6
like an
minutes before
orange
the fusion
one?
drives detonate. We need to evac
I
now.
wanna try
Activating
this
final
one
countdown
though. This
timer.
looks
When it reaches
cool.
0, the engines will detonate. The explosion will generate a temperature of almost 100 million degrees. Don't be here when it blows.
I'll be out. Oh, jeez. That was quite a flip. Oh boy. This thing sure likes to flip. What are you doing, Flood? I'll leave you be. Hey, hey, don't shoot at me because I judged you. Bruh. Now who's the judgmental one now? Alright. Just keep driving and I'll get out of here fine. Right. Bye.
Wait, stop. This is where Fohammer is coming to pick us up.
Sorry,
Hold position
Fohammer.
here.
Cortana to Echo 4.
Echo 419! She's gone. Calculating
A
alternate
lot of
escape
people
route.
are gone from that time.
Ship's inventory shows one longsword fighter is still docked in Launch Bay 7. If we move now, we can make it.
And the thing with bringing people back to life again and again can be probably quite problematic. So unfortunately this time I really have lost
Up ahead,
Johnson
there's a gap in the trench. At top speed, we should be able to clear it.
and George and Carter and Emil. So many friends and allies gone and dead. And all I have left is basically only a few.
That's the ship! Move! We need to get aboard now!
Oh boy. Run! Alright. Oh, really running with the stubby little legs.
We're cutting it close.
Here we go.
That's a little bit close. But the stubby legs did end up working in the end. I've lost too many friends.
Shut them down. We'll need them later. Fancy a look?
I have lost too many friends to this war. Not to mention Stacker, and he's one of the few that did survive in the
Did anyone
first
else make it?
place.
Scanning. Just dust and echoes. We're all that's left. We did what we had
So
to do.
basically, it's only
An entire Covenant armada
two at this
obliterated, and the flood.
point.
We had no choice.
Chip Stubbo, who's
Hey, look.
probably retired
finished.
somewhere,
No. I think we're just getting
and
started.
June from Noble Team. It sucks. Only two. But the end of another sim. Oh man. God damn. Alright, that's done. Hello, welcome. I hope I'm saying that right. Yeah. No, Davod? I don't know. But welcome. Anyway. I'm good. Just currently doing Jimmy's adventures for today. Yeah, my voice is definitely unique. I don't know why it's like this, but I guess it is like that. So yeah. Now I'm on to a Halo 3 mod. I'm not really a face cam kind of person. I do have one, but I'm don't really usually do it or use it. Like the only times I've used it is occasionally for Discord calls or once for only one video, which was the face reveal video. Otherwise, you added me on Xbox. And as for playing Halo 1, I don't know, maybe not. Like, it's unknown. Anyway, I'm gonna begin the arrival. Oh, a sim in what my brother
let me
calls
pick.
Halo 3.
Did I ever tell you that? Choose whichever Spartan I wanted.
Yep, I remember well.
I did my research, watched as you became the soldier we needed you to be.
Technically,
Like the
with this
others, you
whole
were
weird
strong and
timeline, you
swift
chose
and
both
brave.
me and my father.
A natural leader. But you had something they didn't. Something no one saw but me. Can you guess? Luck.
Only that luck could help against the hate show more.
Was I wrong?
Because this is to prepare me in the eventuality of worse years. We do not need a second war.
This ain't good.
Damn.
Technically, it'd be the third war,
2 kilometers, easy.
Stay sharp.
with the alternate timeline and all that. But no more alternate timeline.
Gorman?
His armor's locked up. Gel layer could have taken most of the impact.
I'm basically 2 in 1.
I don't know, Sergeant Major.
Get one, buy one, get one free. 2 Jimmys in 1. Same for Michael and same for everyone else. But not everyone else remembers. Only
Radio for Vitor.
anomalous.
Heavy lift gear. We're not leaving him here.
Yeah, you're not.
Oh, crazy fool. Why do you always jump? One of these days, you're gonna land on something as stubborn as you are. And I don't do bits and pieces. Where is she, Chief? Where's Cortana?
Don't make a girl a promise if you know you can't keep it.
She stayed behind.
Corporal, make it quick.
Damn,
Sorry,
it's
sir.
sad to see Johnson.
Your armor's still in partial lockdown.
He was still alive a
Look
few
up here, sir.
days ago.
Okay? Now down here? Good. Everything checks out, Sergeant Major.
Kick off the training wheels, Corporal. He's good to go. Pete, wait! The Arbiter's with us! Come on now.
And is in gold
Got
armor.
enough to worry about without you two trying to kill each other.
Were it so easy.
Back to your Zella
We must go.
armor.
The brutes have our scent.
Then they must love the smell of green.
Or he did wear
First squad, you're my scouts.
his
Move out. Quiet as you can.
Zella armor at some point. According to my brother, so yeah. Oh, let's see what this sim puts me through. What have I got to do this time, Michael? I'll let you figure out on your own, Jimmy. Alright.
Sergeant Major, Phantom inbound.
Spread out, you whelps. Find them.
Okay, you're in like a deep red, like maroon sort of armor.
Open fire.
That guy! Oh, no, no, no! Monster! Oh, yeah!
Okay, the combat's normal. So there must be something else to this. Seeing some of the enemies are colored different. Same as allies. Well, mainly the other. Nothing feels too different so far.
The Grunt's newfound courage is but fear. But we are victorious. All reserve the
I'm betting there's probably going to be some big twist or something. Because some of these sims hide their nature pretty well. And it's only later that I realize what Michael has planned. But now this is pretty normal. Oh my god, I can actually throw grenades quickly now. It's good to no longer be a grunt. There does seem to be a few more enemies than usual.
But I can't raise Bravo. Find him, get him to the extraction point.
Show me its location.
Maybe that's the sim. Facing more enemies than usual.
The path will feast on you.
Which isn't really too much of a challenge. Unless it's actually a significant amount. No, there's about the normal amount of enemies, and just they were more bunched up together. Yeah, I have no idea. Michael definitely knows how to keep his secrets. Yeah, I'm fine, Marines.
Hold on, got a contact.
Break off, now!
Yeah, it seems normal now then.
Watch yourself! Lost the thruster! Hang on! Get a hold of him!
If there was going to be more enemies, there'd be a significant amount of them.
Right. There he is.
Got some talent here.
The brutes made us do it.
Generally lost. No new weapons.
I found one.
Probably is going to be a surprise to later what's going to go on. Mike was doing one of these sort of sims where most things are normal except like a few things. But usually there's one big twist at some point.
Come on, you dumb apes. You want breakfast? You gotta catch him.
Alright. Take a sniper. Good job, Marines.
Run for your life.
Alright. Let's get to sniping quickly.
See how they bait their trap? I love this script.
Dang, there's quite a few of them. Alright. Oh, bye! He just went flying off.
isn't as fun as it looks. Cut the power.
Alright. What's this
We're
box
even,
doing
long
here?
as we're only counting today. Kilo 2-3, what's your ETA?
Imminent, Sergeant. Find some cover. Got a clear path.
Roger that, Hocus.
You're gonna be a problem. Oh, hi. Alright. Let's take him out.
Hocus! Phantom!
Nice.
Welcome aboard.
I guess whatever surprises may be in store are probably going to be in the next few things. This is just a pretty standard start.
IFF confirmed. Contact is Pelican dropship, Kilo 2-3, over.
Roger that. What's the word, Kilo 2-3? Sierra 117 on board. Request priority clearance. Over. Deck's yours. Come on now.
Alright. I guess I'll see what's in store. Alright.
Sorry for the tight squeeze.
Now out of character. For I am gonna have dinner because it's 9 o'clock. So I'll be back. Let me get out my sign. Which is my, you know, dumb old bits. It's very useful though. I still need a small one that's like eating instead of AFK for when I'm just eating here. But yeah, I'll be back. I am back. I am eating though some chocolate. But let's move over to Gmod. Right. Time for more story. Oh yeah, I'm going to have to get probably Reflex and maybe Dimentio. Yeah, I probably should have Dimentio. Give some more backstory to Dimentio. Why is it? Is that what? I don't know why. Beetlejuice has like purple skin. Is that what Beetlejuice really looks like? I don't know. How come I can't press Z? I can't unspawn him. Damn. Beetlejuice is unspawnable by normal conventions. That's weird. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. Nah, I didn't appear. It'd be kind of weird if it did work like that. That detected, you know, my voice and actually spawned in Beetlejuice. Anyway, let's continue the story because I've got to record a story bit. Oh no, I need AI's enabled because I need June to be like, hey Jimmy, I got something. But yeah, let's finally get Jimmy suspicious of Zach. Now I just need to remember what I was gonna do again. Oh yeah, the only thing. And information being taken from Reach. Yeah. Okay, now I remember. Let's begin. Hey, Jimmy, can I speak to you for a minute? Sure thing, June. What is it? I gathered some information to try and see if potentially, you know, another party was involved in, you know, the deaths of, you know, Stacker, Johnson, Carter, Meal, George. And I found some pretty damning evidence. What's that, June? A few days ago at Reach, one of the pylons was accessed and it got all the information from the USC. Damn, someone stole all of our information from that pylon? Oh, we better shut that down. Yeah, I already did that earlier today. But a few days after that, all the only information was accessed by someone. Not many people can access the only information except me, Zach, and of course anyone that works for Oni. Meaning that I believe our friend that isn't quite a friend, possibly, Zach, is a spy. This can't be. But Oni wouldn't be able, you know, like if they're lower class in the Oni, organization, they wouldn't be able to access all the information. The only person other than Catherine probably be like a few of the heads, but otherwise, yeah. And Catherine may still have, you know, information secret to the others, you know, that only she can have access to. Indeed she does. And you are one of the few people, you know, that has access to those really secret files only Catherine has. But you also gave clearance to Zach. And look at the logs. The secret files of Catherine. Meaning, I don't think Catherine would need to you know, download her own files and seeing, I know you, Jimmy, it means only one possibility. Zach. Indeed. God damn it. Zach's a spy. But how? Why? This doesn't make any sense. I have a suggestion, Jimmy. We, plan a, you know, bug within the suit, basically, override his suit's, you know, cam systems, so we can access them freely. See if he really is a traitor, and, you know, see if, you know, he is, you know, conspiring with the enemies. Yep, I guess you're right, June. God damn it. So, Jimmy, are you gonna give an order to do that? I guess so. I can't believe this. Yeah, it's hard to believe myself, but it seems like Zach may be with the enemy. So, yeah. Let's, get a tech to supposedly upgrade his armor, but really, he's gonna be, you know, bugged. Yep. Let's get it done. I'll call Zach. You get someone we can trust, you know, plan a bug on him. Don't worry, I think I know a guy, a trustworthy tech expert. So, yeah, I'm pretty certain they will also be a spy, so yeah. Let's get it done, Jimmy. Yep, alright. He should be here soon. We should probably get out of here before he notices us. Yeah, you're right about that, Jimmy. Alright. Let's get out of here. Who's a techie looking person? I guess there's... Hey, what have I been called here for? Ah, Zach, welcome. It's time for a suit upgrade. Already? I mean, I've only been here like a short time. And yet, and in that time, a new upgrade has come out. Alright. What's your name anyway? My name's Corey, I'm just... you know, one of the tech guys, you know, that's my job. Alright. So, do the upgrade. Wait, you don't need to fully take off the armor? No, with this one just is some minor calibration sort of thing. Shouldn't take too long. Alright. Just, you know, do it as fast as possible. Don't worry, this will only take a second. So let's just run my diagnostics. Yep. Alright, just installing updates of software. And that should be about it, Zach. Wow, that was simple. Yeah, it's not like a full upgrade, you know. It's more just a minor one, you know. Optimizing some key systems, but there's not much that can be done without actually it being, you know, a more modern version of, you know, the Mark 6 armor. You're only in like a Gen 1 Mark 6 and Gen 2 is pretty rare, but you know, the Gen 2 is very capable of many things, especially its shield capacity can fully defend against, you know, like a laser, like from, you know, one of the monitors on the installation. It's, you know, yeah, I've heard, yeah, but not many people get access to Gen 2. Only Jimmy and, like, the Master Chief himself are some of the few with, you know, a Gen 2 suit. Even though his still looks like a Gen 1, but it is a Gen 2, surprisingly. Yeah, it looks just like mine. Yeah, indeed, Zach. But it is a Gen 2 through and through. Anyway, I'll be leaving. I'll let you be, and yeah. Goodbye. Alright, bye, Corey. That was a bit odd. An update now? As far as I can tell, there's been no tampering. Is Jimmy onto me? I don't know. This is perplexing. I don't know. I don't think he does know that I'm with the hate show, hopefully. I feel like he messed with the suit somehow. Jimmy may be catching on to me at this point. Doesn't seem like anything's been tampered with. But that was a tech expert. They probably could hide whatever they did pretty well. I'm not a tech expert myself. Well, I better get going. Goddamn. Right, Corey just contacted me, he installed the thing. Alright. Let's see what footage there is already. Oh my god. He just fully confessed. Fully confessed to being in the hate show. It seems like your friend Zach may not be a friend at all. I can't believe it. Seems like he wanted back at the Foundation only more than we could have ever thought. It seems like potentially he joined the HO to have revenge against them. Yeah, but we can't be certain of that for, sure. But he is a spy, most likely for them. God damn it, Zach. Jimmy, you're gonna have to confront Zach. I know. Are you gonna help me, June? Yep. He should be waiting at the landing pad. He hasn't left yet. I'll make certain the Pelican does not land. Pelican Delta 427, please do not approach the landing pad. Why not, June? We've potentially got a criminal at our pad right now, and they probably just called you to the lift off. Yeah, indeed, Zach just called, yep. Zach's most likely a criminal. Zach's a criminal? God damn. He seemed like a half-decent guy. Although there was some, odd things about him, with his seemingly past, but I sort of just, rub those off. Same for us all, pilot. Just don't land. We're going to confront him. Alright. Let's go, Jimmy. Yep, let's confront him. Oh, man. I probably want to be in the Jimmy player model, and these are the animated ones, not the proper player model, so... Oh, wrong thing. So, gonna get the player models, and while I do that, I should, get Dimentio and Reselix. Alright. Now I can actually have a proper thing for Jimmy. Unfortunately, there's gonna be one more death. Other than Zach, and Zach may not even fully die because of on the Tuesday stream, the yesterday stream, Sky suggested bringing back Zach with Darkness, which I kind of want to do because I give a new, like, you know, power for the living darkness that can bring things back from the dead. Yeah, and the living darkness gets even more powerful despite its huge defeat. But it's time June dies. He's been alive long enough. Alright, let's enable, disable. Time for Alright, time for the death. Yep, we've got the Halo gang. Huh? The Halo gang. And today, death is coming for some. Although not Zach. Even though this will be his first death, it won't be his last because of plans. Anyway, let's continue. Why is Jimmy standing so weird? Oh, yeah. Hey, you two, why are you here? Zach, I'm sorry. You're under arrest. Jimmy, you can't forget about it. The act's not worth keeping up anymore. You're part of the hate show, aren't you? Yeah, duh, Jimmy. Only ruined my life, same as the Foundation. Even if your brother Michael has reformed it, the Neo Foundation is just evidence that the old Foundation is still around, and they want to take back, you know, the Foundation. So, who's to say it won't happen again? Who's to say there won't be another Neo Foundation, just with a different name? The old Foundation ideals will always persist. You can't stop it. Have you even considered about other things? Like the Ouroboros cycle. There's always going to be the death of the O5. Well, there's not much of an O5 presence in the Foundation anymore. I mean, there technically is a kind of pseudo O5, but not prominent as the old O5. Still, the Ouroboros cycle will probably happen again, and that means change for the Foundation, meaning who knows who could take control of it next. I don't think my brother's gonna let the Foundation go back to its old ways. Maybe, maybe not, but one thing's for certain, I want revenge, and I'm going to have my revenge. Zack, you don't need to do this. I will do this, Jimmy. Nothing will stop me. I'll stop you. Oh, June. I might not be a tech expert, but I know the fatal flaw of the Spartans, the Neuralink. No, you can't have. I have. I may have had time to make certain June won't be living anymore. What? When did you mess with it? Well, let's just say, I know you've been reconning and messing around. I knew I only had a limited time to potentially, get you. So I made certain that I took my chance when you were sleeping on one of your jobs. Luckily, an informant spotted you trying to find the HO's base, and to admit, you got pretty close, June, but not close enough, so say goodbye, June. No, Jimmy, do something. I don't know how to stop it, June. Say goodnight. And now he eternally sleeps. You monster! Zack, why? Because, Jimmy, this is who I am. I want revenge, and I'll do it by any means necessary. Halsey should suffer. The Foundation should suffer. Everyone must suffer. I'm sorry about June, but he's not going to be a help anymore. God damn it, Zack. I've got to kill you. Kill me if you will, but you can't save yourself forever, Jimmy. It's a pain that I couldn't do the same thing to you. It seems like your luck powers protected you. I did try my best to, mess with your Neuralink, but your luck powers are too powerful. Wow, my luck saves me again. Yes, I would have killed you in your sleep, but I was worried with the failed attempt of messing with your Neuralink that somehow you would wake up if I tried to stab you or harm you in any other way. So I guess I had a little bit of luck on my side, but not enough that, it beats your luck, because your luck is beyond human. Yeah, again, it's anomalous. Yeah, my luck's anomalous. Good luck being that. Yes. So, you win, Jimmy. I basically concede the battle, but I know that I have given the HO plenty of information. They have all the USC information and ONI information, including the secret files of Catherine Halsey. And they have a whole Spartan armor. You are done, Jimmy. The Foundation is done. The UNSC is done. We'll see about that, Zach. I guess I should put you out of your misery. Yes, indeed. So take your shot, Jimmy. Goodbye, Zach. Goodbye, Jimmy. God, Spartan armor's hard to get through. Well, goodbye, Zach. You will be remembered. Damn it, June. He's dead. This is just horrible. I'm leaving. I guess I'm gonna get out of here, teleport out of here. Should practice teleport power a bit, so yeah. Seeing that it's not exactly a ability I'm familiar with, so I guess time for me to teleport out of here. God damn. Now the change into the normal man. Wow. That was quite a show. That was quite a show indeed. Poor Zach. Dead. But my leader, Triple J, may be able to change that fact. Alright. Better grab his body. Or at least his soul. It's going to be a bit hard, but nonetheless, you'll do an excellent job for an experiment that my leader has wanted to do for a while. Soon you'll be back, Zach. And as for June, he's dead. Excellent. No more right-hand man for Jimmy. Even in failure, Zach has done his job perfectly. And the Triple J will be quite happy. But now it's my time to teleport out of here. I've got more people that I need to find and make them sign my contract. This normal contract will be filled out by the many normal people. Anyway, time to teleport out of here. Oh man. And that is it for now with that storyline until it continues on further, which some of that will be on Friday when I do it with Sky Slayer. Do more of the stuff with Sky Slayer for the Triple J and the Havoc Order. But for now, that is that storyline done. Let's move on to doing a storyline that I mentioned that I would be doing, which is another, finally another meta episode. It has actually been a while since I've done a proper meta episode. But I have had why use for me the orange puppet and a few things. But first, actually I need Dimentio. And Reflex. Alright. Let's begin this storyline. Hey, son, what's going on? Oh, Reflex! Father, it's good to see you. Yes, Dimentio, it's been a while. What are you doing at the Foundation? Well, I heard that my fruit was stolen by an individual known as Stoner Frank. Oh yeah, that guy ate your fruit, Dad. God damn it, that was for Michael. Yeah, I mean Michael should be here soon because he's about to fight against Orange Puppet. I'm still waiting down here for Michael. Yeah, he's getting a little bit impatient. You know how Michael is these days, very busy. Yeah, I need to talk to him about that fruit. So, just notify me when, you know, he shows up. I'm gonna quickly be doing some other quick errands, so just notify me when he's here. Will do, Dad. I'll let you know. I'm just gonna be watching the show. It'll be fun to see some chaos go on. Yep, Dimentio. I'll be back. Yep. See you later. Oh. Give me the salmon fly. I wanted to remove him. Alright. I'm here. Oh man. Dimentio, what the hell are you doing here? Don't mind me, Michael. I'm just gonna be watching. Oh man. This seems oddly familiar. I remember you being there before, up there, when you reappeared. Oh yeah. I guess it is kinda deja vu, ain't it? Yeah, it's deja vu. Anyway. Hey Orange. You're ready to fight against my ultimate form? Yeah, I guess so. Excellent! Excellent. Now prepare yourself. Oh, great. You're not transforming. I don't need to transform. Walk backwards. What the? Stop moving. What are you doing? Turn left. Turn right. Face me. Face Dimentio. Face up. Face down. Crouch. And now fly. This is my ultimate me. Ow. The me that can absolutely control you. If you can beat me in this form, then, well, you should be more than well, prepared for the Triple J. Because he will not be an easy foe to beat. So, turn a little bit right. Shoot. Alright. And stop. How am I supposed to beat you if you can control all my actions? That's for you to figure out, Michael. I have absolute control of you as your creator, so you've got to figure out how to stop me. Great. Dimentio, are you gonna help me? Nah, Michael, this is all up to you, bud. Alright. Let's think. Orange can control every single one of my actions. That means there's no way to stop him from controlling my actions since he is my creator, so... Well, this is a pickle. You gotta think creatively, Michael. Why are you doing this, Orange? Well, if you can, beat me here, maybe, just maybe. This is diving into theoretical here, Michael, but as far as I can tell, there's no way I can get to your actual universe if it does exist and if there is a multiverse. And you can't get to reality. So, what I see as, reality, you can't actually interact with. So, if you're capable of, beating me here, what else are you capable of? And yeah, again, this is purely theoretical. That's even if any of this is real, for our world, the potentiality of a multiverse is still unknown, we have no proof that a multiverse exists in reality, but also seeing there's no proof, there's nothing to disprove there not being, a multiverse. I guess that's true, Orange. So that means potentially, if there's any possibility, one of the things I like you to eventually do, Michael, is, well, I'm pretty afraid of death, so if you would kindly save me from death when I die. Why such an odd request? Well, as far as I can tell in reality, death's death. No coming back like you, Michael. You're lucky to have come back from death. But I don't have that luxury. So, yeah. Part of the reason I want to keep you around is because you could potentially save me one day. Geez, that's kind of selfish. Well, everyone's a little bit selfish, Michael. I guess that's fair, Orange. So, if you can, would you be willing to do that? Sure, why not? Excellent. Now, that's really all I have to say. Just save me from death. That's all I really ask for. Is that it? Also save me if I do become a monster, Michael. You know, humans are always capable of the best and worst, so if, you know, there's stuff beyond death and, you know, if you can gain, you know, supernatural powers beyond death, I definitely worry that I become a monster. So if you can do that as well, that would also be another good thing. Alright, done, Orange. Why are you doing all this? Well, Michael, it's because, you know, one, scared of death, two, scared of if I don't die, potentially the possibility of eventually becoming a monster, you know. As the saying goes, you either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain. So, you know, I'm definitely a person, you know, that, you know, wants to do good, but, you know, there's always that potentiality. I mean, it's been shown in you many times, like your dark sides of you, the psycho you, the Scarlet Queen part of you, Oliver, even though he's not technically you, he was a part of you. You've had many different parts of you, Michael. Yeah, indeed. And they haven't all been exactly good. I guess you're right about that, Orange. So, I'm just trying to do what I feel like it is best for you and best for me. And, you know, I'm trying, at least. I'm trying to be more thoughtful of an author, because beyond, you know, the characterized version of myself, I do care. Just I worry that I could actually do something really despicable. Alright? You know, having a conversation from far away is a little bit impersonal. Oh yeah, walk forward. Thanks. Even though you're fully controlling me right now. Well, it's a part of the challenge, you know, Michael. You know, if you can stand up against me, you know, convince me to change, you know, maybe you can do the same with the Triple J. Just like you've done before, but obviously you were helped out a little bit before, because before you had that part of that, the living light in you, that was unintentionally helping you gain allies out of your enemies. I mean, who's to say if Mikhail or Oliver or any of the other villains you faced, like also Dimentio, I can hear you, you know. Yes, I realize that, Dimentio. they could have all been your enemies, but they ended up being your friends in time, mainly because of somewhat helped by the living light. But now you have to do it fully on your own this time, Michael. This time it has to be all you. You have your allies, obviously, still. Like, you still have your friends, but this time it's all you, Michael. So, you know, if you can, you know, convince me that you are really ready for the Triple J, then I'll let you back in full control of yourself. But until then, we're stuck here, you know, doing this, you know, just speaking to each other. Alright. Well then, I guess, are you going to do an exercise then to prepare me for Triple J? No, I want you to make your own self-dialogue. What do you think the Triple J would say and what you would say? But I haven't even met the Triple J. I have no idea what he looks like. You know, I have zero clue. Well, maybe you'll find out what he looks like soon enough. What do you mean by that? You'll see, Michael. You'll see. Let's just say the Triple J isn't alone. The Triple J isn't alone? What does that mean? Well, he is from, you know, anti-existence, as you know, and as you've also figured out, he is the one that created the living darkness there. Isn't there, you know, this world as well you've got to factor in? Someone created the living light here. Yep. Because remember, this is the opposite side of the coin where darkness is eternal instead of light. And matter and energy, which is kind of ironic, seeing that Triple J is one for darkness by ends in light in the light world, and the other half of him is twin brother ends up here in the dark. Yin and yang. You can't have light without a speck of darkness, and you can't have darkness without a speck of light. Ah, two brothers. A tale as old as time. Yep, those two are brothers. What's the other one called? Well, yeah, again, I won't tell you his name, but I will say he's called the Triple T. The Triple T, interesting. Yep. Oddly, he gained a ironic nickname that you'll find out about later. Possibly, you know, when you meet him. Alright. I guess I'll find that out. Because you won't tell me. Nope, I will not. Great. So, yeah. They are brothers, basically. The original sons of Reslex. Ah, Alright. Seeing, you know, Resex is basically true God, or at least what's left of true God. You know, he has lost some of himself over time, especially part of himself as, you know, that elevator. Ah, yes, the good old elevator. That is always a fun time. Always showing me the multiverse. And, you know, that elevator's a lot of fun. For like the 7 times I've been there. Between main timeline me and alternate timeline me, it's still very odd to think about. You know, I was 2 separate me's and now I'm back to 1 full me. Yep, indeed, Michael. But yeah, I'm sure you'll talk to Reese soon enough, and I'm sure you'll talk to, you know, the Triple T when he arrives. Alright? But yeah, Michael, try your best to convince me that you're ready. Alright? Well, okay, then. Triple T. I'm guessing we're gonna probably fight. There's gonna probably be a long war. You presume pretty accurately, Michael. That is what's gonna happen. Well then, Triple J. As you can see, I am a more fearsome forward than you could have ever expected. And I think it's time for you to surrender, Triple J. And, let down your crusade of whatever you are planning and possibly, you know, surrender. And you don't necessarily have to join me, just don't be a problem, you know. I don't need more problems when the living darkness is all around, which you created some of that yourself, but not the living darkness here. You created the anti-universe equivalent of the living darkness, but still, please, any of your living darkness, please make it not fight against me. And yeah, be chill, Triple J. Well, that was decent, Michael. Obviously, you still don't know anything about the Triple J, and you'll learn about him once you actually meet him. But I think that will do. And you've made your promises to me to save me from death and myself, so I guess this is acceptable. Even if some of it's only theoretical and the only answer can be deduced through dying in reality, which is not fun. So, you know, yeah. But otherwise, these are acceptable, you know, I guess terms to let you back in control and fight the Triple J. Obviously, you're going to have to do a lot more preparing, but I say you're potentially ready, so you have full control of yourself now. Oh my god, I can actually move freely now. That was boring as hell. Shut up, Dimentio. I expected a proper fight, not just talking. Well, Dimentio, you are wrong. God damn it. Also, my father needs to talk to you. Reflex. Alright. I guess you already knew, didn't you? Yep, I already knew Reflex would have to talk to you. So, yeah. You better get out there, Michael. I'll be going. I'll probably see you around. Yeah, Orange. You're probably gonna mess with my life again at some point. Yeah, probably. But at least you fought against, technically fought against me that can fully control you. Unfortunately, if you ever did encounter a me that wasn't, in full control of himself, that had full control of yourself, Michael, then you may actually have a real problem, Michael, because then you would have to convince them to, surrender, and they may not surrender to you, and they could, just kill you off. Erase your existence. Yep. And you're obviously, by saying a you that can control me, you mean you if you snapped. Yeah, indeed, Michael. Yeah. Well, let's hope that never happens, alright. I'm gone. I'm gone from creation. Completely gone. Which is not great. Yeah, indeed, Michael. How do you think I feel about true death? I do not like being fully gone from existence. But that may be the case, Eventually. Yeah, indeed, Orange. Yes, we both worry about mortality, but in different ways. Indeed, Michael. But good luck. And good luck if you ever do have to do that. I really wish you luck if you do have to convince a me that would rather raise you and do harm than good. So yeah, good luck. Yep. Bye, Orange. Bye, Michael. Ah, Michael, there you are. Reflex. It's good to see you. I heard that the fruit was stolen by Stoner Frank. Yeah, that's what I heard too. I unfortunately, can't exactly get that back. What does that fruit do anyway? Well, that was the fruit of enigmas. It's, basically, it has every sort of magic. Lightning magic, time magic, it basically isn't, basically would make you basically sort of like the Avatar, from, Avatar, you have all different sorts of powerful magic all in one. I know you have, your powers and all that, and you have, all SCP powers, all multiverse powers, but nonetheless, you don't exactly have, enigma powers. So giving you all of them would have been very useful for you in the upcoming battle, because I know who is the enemy. Yeah, I know, Reflex, it's your son, the Triple J. Oh, you know. Orange just told me. God damn it, Orange. Yeah, that's what I usually say, Reflex. It's just funny to hear it out of someone else's mouth for once. Well, nonetheless, you know, it's still a big problem that you didn't get that. Yeah. Well, hopefully Stoner Frank won't, become too powerful with it. Are there any weaknesses to it if you're a normal mortal? The only weakness is decapitation of the head. That's the only weakness. You can chop off his limbs, but that would regenerate. The only way is the head. Chop off the head and they're dead. For a normal mortal, if they were to consume the fruit, is still very powerful. But there's one critical weakness. Well, that's good to know, in case Stoner Frank does become a serious problem. Hopefully he does not, and just keeps in his stoner ways and be a kind of annoyance, but not an actual threat. Because that'll be a problem. But yeah. Who are your... What's the name of your sons anyway? I haven't yet found that out, and Al has to be careful when he sends me information. So, what's the name of your sons? Well, one's the Triple T. I guess you all know it's the Triple T from Orange. Yep. Here's Thomas Theodore Tesla. Alright. And the other one is Jackson Jonathan Jackal, the Triple J. Ah, interesting. Yes, those are my two sons. The first two to exist, basically. But the Triple J committed a horrible crime. What did he do? Well, he created the living darkness using a key, the anti-key. He has it? Yes, he has the anti-key. It was formed very long ago. Compared to your key, the regular key, your key is less powerful than the anti-key. The one made by the Triple J, but also helped out by the Triple T. I don't know where the Triple J has it, but if he does have it, he'd probably have it well secured. I heard information from Al that the Triple J has some sort of vault and also a safe room. I would surmise that it's in one of those two locations. Indeed, probably, Michael. God damn. Well then, that's a big problem because until I have that key, I can't fully defeat the living darkness. Like, and I don't know if it worked all the way. The anti-key may be more powerful, Michael, but some of the living darkness beings have existed for so long that they can't just be erased by the key. Even if you were to use that anti-key, it'd be basically the same thing as before, but, you know, slightly on a lesser scale. You basically erase all the living darkness, and this time, the living darkness in the anti-universe, that didn't happen with your regular key. But, yeah, it would basically erase almost all the living darkness again. But, there'd still be probably a few left. The oldest beings of the living darkness, the experiments of the living darkness, oh, I killed them already. I killed the Hiss one and the Enigma one / Anomalous one. And obviously, I didn't kill Ivy since she's an ally. You know. Oh, so you already dealt with those experiments. Yeah, Reflex. Well. Yeah, but Ivy wouldn't be erased either. But yeah. Even with the anti-key, you still would have killed the oldest living darkness beings. Which would include, you know, the ones in the Noir, because they're old enough. The ones in the Devouring Mansion, they're old enough as well. And, you know, other groups like the one known by the name of the Dark Presence, the one in Alan Wake's world. Yes, great. So even if I get the anti-key before I eventually have my journey in Alan Wake 2, basically, even if I do get the key before then, it won't matter against the Dark Presence. Yeah, it won't matter. Great. This is great. Well, as long as I gain more living darkness allies, everything should be fine. At least I have Ivy and Devon, I suppose. I'm still a little bit unsure of Devon, but if it actually proves to be my ally by the end of my time in Amori, I will be happy, you know, I'll be fine with him. Yes, indeed, Michael. Well, I better let you back to it. It seems like you've got a long road ahead of you. Yeah, I've got a lot to do, Reflex. A lot to do. So, yeah. Anyway, thanks for your help, Reflex. No problem, Michael. Anyway, I'll teleport out of here. hopefully I get to meet the Triple T sooner rather than later, but yeah. Can he spill the tea to me? That's a dumb joke. Yeah, the Triple T might not like that. But then again, he is the light, and J, the Triple J is the dark. So, I guess he'd be more forgiving, yep. And here's Dimentio, your perfect son, basically. He's both light and dark. Yes, I learnt from the mistakes of having them separated with Triple J and Triple T. Alone, light and darkness can be quite a problem, but combined together, it's fine most of the time, even if Dimentio has been one to cause chaos. Hey, that's just my nature, Dad. You know, I had to be the middle child because you would have twins again with, you know, the Scarlet Queen and, you know, God. Even if God isn't even true God. He's just called SCP-343, and he isn't even the true God. You are, Dad. Yeah, indeed. But, yeah. And it's a bit weird that Dimentio here is not Enigma. He doesn't belong to any generation, really. Yep, I'm the exception. Although I kind of was an Enigma once, but chose not to stay an Enigma for long. Decided to do my own thing. Yeah, from my knowledge, you're not an Enigma, and you're not a part of the anomalous generation, which, you know, my mother, and, you know, Uncle God, you know, I really need to give him a name. Like, has he ever had a name other than God? I mean, you two would know. Well, he's had a few names over time. He's had the name of Rainbow Serpent. Yeah, I heard about that from him, from God when I spoke to him. You know, I heard that he used to be the Rainbow Serpent, which, you know, is funny, seeing, you know, I'm Australian, although not true, you know, Australian, you know, I have to be Indigenous to, you know, actually be, you know, true Australian, but, yeah, but, you know, it is what it is. I mean, like, my father, you know, probably, you know, descended from, you know, the English. As for my mother, well, she's an anomaly, so can't really descend from anywhere than other anomalies, so I guess I'm just 100% English, probably. Well, I'm not certain. I never bothered to ask, you know, my father exactly, you know, where the family traces from, you know, and seeing, you know, my grandfather's, you know, Vincent Anderson, you know, and, you know, he sacrificed himself, you know, for me, you know. I can't exactly ask him, but I guess I'll ask, you know, Gray at some point. But yeah. Well, at least I've inherited the Anderson Robotics Company, so at least, you know, I have, you know, a new robot division to help out, which they partially helped on the TG-S's. So yeah, and hopefully, you know, since, you know, I inherited Anderson Robotics, you know, I can order them to upgrade it further and, you know, yeah. But, yeah. But yeah, I'll ask my dad one day, but yeah. But it's not really my concern right now where I come from exactly in terms of Earth, you know, heritage and what exactly my DNA is made up of. But yeah. Yeah. But I better get back to it, back to doing things. So yeah, talk to you later. Reslex, yep, talk to you later. Michael, and talk to you later. Dimentio, yes, speak to you later, Michael. Anyway, time to teleport off and get back to work because there's a lot going on. Anyway, time to teleport. Goddamn. Alright, that is done. Oh, hello, Glamrock Bonnie, welcome. You're new to Gmod. Tips are, I don't know any tips in particular, just, like, add-ons can make things interesting. There's definitely some unique add-ons. I mean, like, it's definitely, like, if you're doing stuff on your own, like, it doesn't, like a tip from me is, like, you know, if you're doing stuff on your own and, like, and if you're not into, you know, doing stuff on your own, you could easily get bored of, you know, just messing around with add-ons, unless you're doing it for, like, a storytelling thing, like what I just did. But I would recommend playing with friends, you know. But yeah, add-ons can, you know, make things interesting because you can mess around with all different people, you know, from different series, you know. You could have, you know, battles of, you know, Dimentio versus, I don't know, the Combine from Half-Life, you know. Like, unless you have, like, a specific, like, thing you're interested in, just go with the flow of whatever's interesting, you know, to you. That's my tip. And if you don't like doing things on your own, do it with friends. And I don't know, whatever you may be doing, there's definitely good game modes out there, like classics like Prop Hunt, Murder, Trouble in Terrace Town, you know, the classics. I'm uncertain, you know, online servers since I never usually do online Gmod with just random people, so I'm uncertain of that, but maybe give it a go. It may prove to be interesting, I don't know. I would never do, despite my nature's, you know, doing RP stuff like this, I would never go in an actual RP server because that they're kind of can be strict, you know, mainly because they want things accurate, and yeah, having a structured like RP thing, it's not really vibes with me, especially since I do things more on the flow, since I do things improv, I don't script anything, I go with the flow, although I do, you know, have certain ideas that I want to head towards, or, you know, certain objectives that I have set in my mind. Everything in between, you know, point A and point B is going to be up in there. Like, you know, Reflex, you know, Curve ended up as just a generic person, you know, but the random events that led him to, you know, becoming true God, basically, you know, can't, you know, all happen, you know, just by random chance, you know. Like, Dimentio could have never been involved in any of this and just stayed like a one-time villain, but because of his ties to Mikkel and also Michael, you know, like, it was the only thing they'd be brought back in some way, and seeing that, you know, there's the dark prognosticus and the light prognosticus, he has the perfect balance of light and dark, seeing that's, you know, the, you know, theme that has ended up being most prevalent through Michael, you know, the battle of light and dark, a tale as old as time, but this one with, you know, the complexities of anomalies and all that, and why called the enigmas or the gods or the aeons. I rarely call them the aeons, but you'll hear aeons occasionally because that's what they technically called themselves. According to, you know, Boop Boop. But, yeah. Honestly, that's something I've never thought of. Which would have been first? Would they been called enigmas first or aeons first? Because Boop Boop isn't, you know, true God. Reflex is, so I guess they were called enigmas first and briefly at some point gained the name of aeons. But they mainly use the name Enigmas. So I guess Boop Boop's saying they were called Aeons. They called themselves Aeons. It is more of like a joke thing, or like they did kind of call themselves the Aeons, but most called themselves Enigmas anyway. Well, some did, some didn't, but most of the time in labeling they were called Enigmas, not Aeons. Only Boop Boop liked Aeons. I wonder why Boop Boop would have liked the name Aeon, even though it's not really an important characteristic. Just to think about it, maybe Boop Boop was like, ooh, Boop Boop like Aeon. Aeon sounds like Eon. And we last forever like a neon. So yeah, I guess that's why Boop Boop would like it. Anyway, but yeah, those are my tips. But yeah, otherwise, that'll be it. I have done 2 Jimmy things. I've done a Michael thing. Now what am I gonna do for Jimmy's story? Because I've been doing these story bits quite frequently, but until I confirm Zach's alive, that there's, you know, nothing else I can do for the Jimmy side, there's no one that can be his right-hand man. Or basically no one. The only person is Chip Stubbo, the basically, you know, legendary Australian, you know, that there's been some joke theories that, you know, Chip Stubbo, you know, either has clones or something like that, because in Halo 3, one of the Marines sounds just like Chip Stubbo, but Chip Stubbo was also on the Amber Clad, which had just went to in slip space with the Covenant carrier. So that means Chip Stubbo was in 2 places at once, when that shouldn't be even possible. So maybe Chip Stubbo is anomalous. And he has maybe, I think, two powers. One, some form of immortality. Because he always seems to survive. Even, you know, against and carrying, you know, the damn flood, you know, up to 3 times, you know, so yeah, I think he has some form of immortality, and, you know, some doubles power where, like, some way of, like, having multiple of himself. Like, let's say he can have up to 4 versions of himself at once. Like, you know, because I like doubles, but, you know, I feel like there should be, you know, a bit more, like just you know, have that clone idea really stick in, that there can be, you know, sort of an army of him, but I don't want too many at once. Like, in the time that's passed, like, early on the way, I only could probably do, like, 2, but eventually, over the time is served, like, he figured out to do a few more to have at least a squad. That way, he's never alone. So yeah. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have Chips Dubbo, the immortal Australian Marine that can duplicate himself, you know, and have 4 versions of himself at once, you know. So, you know, the main version of him, copy 1, copy 2, and copy 3, so yeah, 4 of them in total. Because I've seen plenty of cases where it's like 3s, like Sun and Ruby, like he made 2 like clones of himself, although he has done, I think he did do 3 at one point, but yeah, I mean, that girl from Invincible has like 3 of herself, and yeah, I don't want to do doubles because I feel like his powers have probably improved, and I feel like 4 is good because it's, you know, a squad amount, you know, you can have a squad of Chips Dubbo, you know, just how there's Delta Squad and the Nightmare House Squad. But yeah, anyway, that will be it for the stream. So yeah, because I've done what I wanted to. It's sad that June's finally dead, but like I feel like he had to have like a meaningful death at some point. So like this is as basically as meaningful as it could be. Like after all this time, you know, June has been dodging death for a long time, but finally death caught up to him. So, you know, in 343, you know, if 343 hadn't, you know, brought back June, you know, like, if we're going by, you know, Bungie standards, like, June would have potentially been, you know, dead or, you know, at least missing in action, you know, lost on reach. Potentially the only, still potentially, you know, the only survivor of Nova Team, but nonetheless, probably would have died eventually sooner or later, because the planet was glassed, you know, nothing left alive, you know. Eventually, you know, plant life would have probably grown back given enough time, and, you know, but probably not enough to sustain June, and it would have been fast enough. Sure, he would have died of dehydration, and there may have still been drinkable water, but if any water was still left anywhere, but otherwise he would have probably died. If, you know, 343 had not altered, you know, Bungie's canon. I have altered their canon. Pray that I do not alter it any further. But they also brought back 343 Guilty Spark, so you know. But they haven't brought back Johnson, who was in the same damn room as Spark. Spark, A-OK, because he's the guy we stole our number from. 343 Guilty Sparkers, A-OK, we get to bring him back because we're called 343 Industries. We have to. But Johnson, a fan favorite that people would definitely want back. Nah, we're not actually going to bring him back. The best we'll do is bring him back as a DLC character. But it's not even for a game we fully developed. It's the one by like Assemble Studios, aka Halo Wars 2. And it just doesn't make a lick of sense. But yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. So yeah, tomorrow will be, you know, Jimmy doing, you know, more of The Sim. hopefully I find the more interesting stuff, you know, sooner rather than later. But I don't know when it's actually going to be interesting. I'm just doing it because I need something to do. So yeah, but yeah, yeah, otherwise, yeah, I'll be back, do more of that, have a chip stubbo, you know, come out of retirement to become Jimmy's right-hand man, even if it's just for one thing. At least I'll buy some time so Zach can come back. Because he needs to come back. So that's probably another thing that'll be done on Friday as Zach comes back. Also, I want Al to speak to the Triple J, but also the Triple T, because I definitely want Al to speak to them, seeing, you know, I want Triple T to learn, eventually contact Michael, and meet Michael. There's a lot. Honestly, I should write it down. But yeah, I definitely should write down the stuff, because not all of it may be done, but I definitely want as much as possible done, you know. That way, that way it's like good, you know, going forward, because the more it's done, the easier it'll be for me to do my story stuff in conjunction. But yeah, but tomorrow will be, you know, standard fare, you know, Jimmy doing simulation missions, which, you know, won't be the interesting part. That'll be Chip's Dubbo. And seeing I'm Australian, you know, it makes sense. It makes sense. I'm Australian, he's Australian, you know, or at least descended from Australia, because honestly, he could have been born on any of the UNSC planets. But seeing that sounds Aussie, and you know the UNSC home base is in Australia, you know, same as Oni, you know, I'm pretty certain for Oni. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool that Australia actually has importance to Halo's lore. So yeah, it's rare that Australia gets love in, video games, unless, it's made in Australia, or another game being a TF2, but yeah, again, people that worked on that, were Aussies, I mean, same for, Bungie. That's why, some of them were Aussie, so yeah. Especially whoever did the voice for Chip Stubbo. Because they, had the accent. My accent's more subtle, but it is there. It's there if you notice. Usually it's only other Australians that can actually pinpoint my accent. I'm like, wow. You actually got my state correct. You got, like, you were able to tell what state I was from. Or even specifically the city. Which was crazy. It's crazy, I guess Aussie would recognize Aussie, Obviously, I'm talking about like an online sense. Like if I would, was to talk to, someone in real life, they wouldn't be bringing up my accent for no real reason. Because, they would have basically the same accent, unless they grew up somewhere else in Australia, But yeah. Anyway, enough talking. I'm tired. It's almost midnight. And I've done what I needed to done today, so yeah. Yeah. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Thank you if you followed or subscribed where you're watching on, YouTube or Twitch, I still need a solution to watch both chats. At least it seems like there wasn't anything for today on YouTube, but sometimes the YouTube chat can be inaccurate, which sucks, especially on my phone. But yeah, anyway, thank you all and peace until next time. And now I'm burping, excuse me. Anyway, thank you all. And this before I keep, blabbering forever. I will be back tomorrow. Hopefully at a more reasonable time. But yeah, peace and thank you.